Hello and welcome to this class. So this is a morning wake up kind of class where you might be feeling a bit, stiff from the night before or just like you need a good stretch. So it's 45 minutes with a few sun salutations, but slow flowing, just to help you stretch things out, waking up and just getting yourself ready to feel great for the day. Have a yoga strap nearby because you're going to need it. Enjoy the class and give me some feedback. Leave a comment, give me a like. Maybe subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's all free content for you. Enjoy and thanks for joining me. So come to lying on your mats. Have your straps nearby because we're going to do a little bit of stretching. And just relax down comfortably on your mats. Keep your knees bent. Have your feet as wide as the mat and let your knees drop in towards each other. Turn your hands, palms facing up. Tuck shoulder blades in underneath you and just give your hips a little bit of a waggle as you settle down, adjusting your shoulders, maybe lengthening the back of the head, tucking the chin. Close your eyes and just focus on your breathing. Deep breath in. And long, slow exhale as you release the shoulders down. Deep inhale. And exhale. Relax the tops and backs of the shoulders. Deep breath in. Hold the breath. And slowly exhale, releasing your chest, your belly, your shoulders down. Sliding your arms just a little bit wider apart. Bring your knees to mat width. Slowly lower your knees all the way to one side. Inhaling back to center and exhaling to the other side. Inhaling to center, exhaling the other way. And as the knees come down, I want you to kind of let go around the hips so that you feel that the legs can really come down as far as possible. Using your belly button coming up and in, Bandha helping you to lift up as well as to lower. And then making sure you finish on the opposite side to the side where you started. Coming back up to center and just heel toe the feet and the knees back together. Engage Bandha, imprint lower back into the mat. Lift one leg, lift the other leg. And then straightening your legs, bringing your feet up to the ceiling. Push the heels away, pull the toes down. Holding here. Just letting gravity do its thing. Straightening those legs a tiny bit more, perhaps. Push the heels up a little bit more. And then bend the knees, bring them into the chest. Give them a squeeze as you rock from side to side, massaging your lower back. Maybe turning your head a little bit as well, if that feels good. And then flex the feet, reach for the outer edges of the feet and draw knees to armpits, taking a happy baby. And a little rock from side to side. And then release your feet down, bring them to the mat with the knees bent and grab your strap. Wrapping the strap around the left foot, ball of the foot, extending that leg up as straight as it will go. So start off with the strap just dangling. Get your legs straight and then reach your arms as high as they will go, but keeping the backs of the shoulders down. Pull the ball of the foot down, push the heel up. Holding here, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, can you gently pull on the strap, foot coming further over your face. Deep inhale, straightening a bit more. And exhale, foot a little further over your face. Just holding here. Relax the shoulders. And then both straps in left hand to right hip, and left leg lowers out to the side. Don't let opposite hip lift. And we're going to pause here for a couple of breaths. And I want you to push your heel away, pull the toes in, and just see how far down can that leg come in that lovely, lovely hip opener and inner thigh stretch. Holding here. And then slowly coming up. Keep right knee bent, right hand takes the straps, and you're just bringing the leg across as far as it will go. It won't go very far, but you want to feel that stretch down the outer thigh. And just holding here, it might be a slightly uncomfortable sensation. We don't often stretch that outer thigh muscle. Just holding it here, breathing here. Releasing it, bend the knee, hug the knee into the chest, lift head and shoulders, nose to the knee, and then release the foot to the mat. Strap round the right ball of the foot. Get the leg as straight as it'll go. Just let the straps dangle to start. And then reaching up high, backs of the shoulders on the mat. Push the heel away and just ease into that stretch. Nice and early in the morning. So pulling the toes down, pushing the heel up. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, just gently pulling the foot further over above your face. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, extending just a tiny bit more. Holding here. Let your body ease into the stretch. And then both straps in right hand to left hip as leg opens out to the side. Push the heel away. Just allowing everything to come down. And then lifting up, straps in left hand, and just crossing a little way over your body until you get that outer thigh stretch. It's not one of my favorites. I find it slightly uncomfortable, but it's a good thing to do occasionally. And releasing the foot up, release the strap, hug the knee into the chest, lift head and shoulders, nose to knee, and then bring the other knee in, hug them in, and tap your nose from one knee to the other. And then release head and shoulders down and reset your legs in your reverse tabletop, knees over hips. Arms nice and wide, T-shape, palms facing upwards. Lowering the legs to the left, coming about halfway. Pause, don't let right shoulder lift, holding it here. Holding, breathing, hold, and coming up via the center. To the right, about halfway. Shoulders don't lift, and hold. Breathing here. Coming back to center, back over to the left, coming a bit further, but not all the way. Hovering, and maybe extend the top leg, the right leg, point the toes. Holding here. Pressing both shoulders down. Then bending knee, back to center, and to the right. About 3/4 of the way. Hold, and extend that top leg, pointing the foot. This is so good for around your waist, for strengthening. Holding here. Bending the knee back to center, back over to the left, coming nearly all the way down, like just 5 centimeters off the floor. Extend the top leg. Don't let right shoulder lift, holding here. Bending the knee back via center and about 5 centimeters off the mat on the other side. Top leg extending long, point the toe, holding here. Bending the knee back to center and hug them into the chest. Take a little rock from side to side, massaging your lower back. And then cross your feet at the ankles. Decide which way you're going to sit cross-legged. So we're going to roll up and down And then come straight up to sitting in your comfortable cross-legged seat pose. Oh, hello. Valerie has got, hello, good morning. So finding your comfortable pose, moving the flesh away from your buttocks, hands on knees. Draw length into your spine as you inhale, pull the shoulders down, lengthening the neck. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, folding forwards, probably about halfway, then drop chin to chest. Inhaling backwards and lean back a little bit. Hold on to your knees so you don't fall. Inhale, length as you come forwards, a bit further, chin to chest. And then coming backwards, pull belly button up and in as you sit back. Inhaling forwards and exhaling, coming back. One more time. Inhale and exhale. And then coming to your neutral spine, bringing hands to heart center, thumbs between the breastbone, elbows nice and wide. Reset that spine as you inhale and exhale, twisting, turning to look over one shoulder, back via the center and over the other shoulder. Coming back to center, arms starting to reach up, palms together, looking up, and then bring your biceps either side of your ears. Straighten those arms, pull the tops of the shoulders down, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, a little fold one way, back via the center and to the other side. Back via the center, releasing your arms to shoulder height. Spread your fingers wide. Draw the tops of the shoulders down as you lengthen your arms. Make sure your arms are really straight as you can get them. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, turning to the right, bring the back of the left hand behind the right knee. Right hand coming to the floor behind you as you come to a twist. Inhale, long spine. And exhale, turning just a fraction more. Inhale and exhale. Can you turn your head a tiny bit more? Holding here. And then slowly releasing, arms drifting back to shoulder height. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, turning back of right hand outside left knee, left hand behind you. Inhale, length. And exhale, turning a fraction more. Pull that belly button up and in. And squeeze that left shoulder behind you as you twist just a little bit more. Maybe turning your head or your eyeballs a little bit more here. And then slowly releasing to center. Bring your fingertips to the mat either side of you. Pushing into fingers, bringing your spine really, really long. Keep the length in your spine as hands come behind you, fingers facing forwards. Lean back, chest is proud, looking up to the ceiling. And you can stay here or coming to your knees, lift hips, arching the back, squeeze your shoulder blades together as you push your chest up to the ceiling or the sky if you're Kathy, lucky enough to be outside. Holding here. And then carefully releasing your bottom down, rolling either over your knees or bringing your feet out to the side, coming to all fours, just a couple of rounds of cat-cow. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Spread your fingers wider than you've ever spread them before. So really use the grip of the mat to bring your fingers extra wide. Rotate those elbow creases forward. Let your belly sink down as tailbone softly lifts. Back of the neck is long. Your drishti, your gaze, is between your thumbs. And then as you inhale, arching up, your drishti goes between your knees, chin to chest. Releasing down, drishti between the thumbs. Inhaling up, really push into hands and knees. And exhale, releasing down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Right hand stays under right shoulder. Left arm reaches out, reaching up, twisting, looking up. And then thread the needle coming all the way down. Left shoulder, left cheek to the mat. Right arm coming up behind you. Back of the hand against the left hip crease. Holding here. Close your eyes. Maybe just relax down into it. Try and relax the shoulders. And then releasing your right arm up behind you. Bring right hand in front of face. Reaching left arm up as you twist up. And then release it down. Reset your hands. Left hand under left shoulder. Right arm reaching up to your twist. And exhale, thread the needle. Right cheek, right shoulder to the mat. Left arm reaching up behind you. Finding right hip crease. Relax the shoulders. Releasing down here. Left arm lifting up, hand in front of face. Right arm lifting up and releasing it down. Now pad your hands away from you. Slide them long. Hips stay over knees as you come to your puppy dog pose. Forehead to the mat. Let the chest sink down. Let your arms sink down. This should feel really good in about the middle of your spine, slightly lower than your shoulder blades. Really nice spinal stretch. And then lifting your head, walking your hands back towards you, tucking your toes. We're going to come up via our toe stand. So finding your toe stand. Fingertips either on blocks or on the floor, on the mat, or on your knees, or hands to heart center, finding your balance here. Breathing here. Draw the tops of the shoulders down as you lengthen your neck. Looking straight in front of you, we're going to shoot up to a standing pose. So heels come down as we lift up, arms lifting up, looking up, and releasing your hands down to your sides, coming upright. And just give your shoulders a little shrug here. Make sure your feet are roughly hip width or a bit more, arms by your sides. Left arm is going to reach out and up and coming to a little side bend. Holding here, take a deep breath in, and then maybe sinking a little deeper. Pull that belly button up and in, and windmilling the arms, coming up and to the other side. Holding here, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, maybe coming a little deeper. Breathe. Inhaling up and bringing your arms behind you. Interlace your fingers, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Visualize that pencil on your top of your spine and you're squeezing your shoulder blades towards it, wrapping around that pencil. Straighten your arms. Pull that belly button up and in. Micro bend the knees as you start to fold forwards. Coming up and over, arms reaching up overhead. Drishti is gaze is between your knees, straightening those arms. Give the head a nod, a shake. Holding here. And then pushing into your feet, slowly rolling up one vertebra at a time. Releasing the arms out and up, looking up. And hands come to heart center. Setting yourself up at the top of your mat, big toes together, heels apart. Release your arms to your sides. Roll the shoulders forward and up, back and down, and keep them down. Chest is proud, arms are behind you, palms facing forwards. Draw the tops of the shoulders down and pull that belly button up and in. Slowly, slowly, inhaling, arms lifting up, looking up. Turning the palms, swan diving slowly, hands either side of your feet. Halfway lift as you inhale.
Exhale, fold, step the right foot back, step the left foot back, and take your plank. Hold plank. You can walk the toes in, push the heels away. Rotate the elbow creases forward. Breathing here, and then lowering knees, chest and chin. Crocodile, bottom sticking up, and then sliding to your baby cobra. Point your toes away from you. Push into your hands. Hips go back. Keep elbows lifted as you take an extended child. Forehead to the mat. Hips reaching for heels. Really nice back stretch here. And then tucking your toes, lifting up, downward facing dog. Give the legs a little pedal. One heel at a time, pushing to the mat. And then pausing in your still down dog. Right leg lifts up high, three-legged dog. Shifting weight forward, step or move it between your hands. Pause for just a moment in your lunge. And then left toe comes to meet the right big toe as you sink into your fold. Inhale, reversing that swan dive. And exhale, heart center. Inhaling out and up. And exhale, swan dive. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, fold, step the left foot back, the right foot back, take your plank, hold plank. Breathing here. Then lower the knees, chest and chin. Slide to your baby cobra, point your toes away from you. Again, keep the hands where they are, hips to heels, extended child, forehead to the mat, holding here. And then tucking toes, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, left leg lifts up high, three-legged dog. Looking forward, sweep or step it between your hands and left foot joins it in your forward fold. Reversing your swan dive as you inhale and exhale, heart center. Inhaling out and up, maybe a back bend. Exhale, swan dive. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, fold. Step the right foot back, the left foot back, and take your plank. Holding plank, walk the toes in, push the heels away. Squeeze your kneecaps and the fronts of your thighs. Rotate elbow creases forward. Chaturanga as we slowly lower. Biceps by your rib cage. Inhaling up dog and exhaling down dog. Hold here. Breathe here, push hard into the hands. And then right leg lifts up high, three-legged dog. Looking forward, step or move it between your hands. Left foot joins it in your fold. Inhale, reversing swan dive. And exhale, heart center. Inhaling out and up, really stretch the arms long. And exhale, swan dive to your mat. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Left foot, then right foot back to your plank. Hold plank. Squeeze those kneecaps. You've got to visualize a straight line from the crown of your head down via your neck, past your shoulders, heading down towards your bottom, backs of your legs to your heels. Strong, strong plank. And then chaturanga as we lower. Up dog. And meeting in downward facing dog, pausing here. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, pushing into the hands, lowering the heels. Left leg lifts up high, three-legged dog. Sweeping it or moving it between your hands as right foot joins it in your fold. Inhale, reverse, and exhale, heart center. Bring your feet together, zipping up your inner calves, inner thighs, arms by your side, palms forward. Arms squeeze back, and again, wrap your shoulder blades around that imaginary pencil, holding here. And then reaching arms forward, sinking the hips. Utkatasana, taking chair pose. Check you can see your big toes. Sink the hips. Reach the arms, holding here. And then exhale, forward fold, hands in front of your feet. If you want to jump back, take a deep breath in. And then either stepping or jumping to your plank, whole plank. Again, think about that straight line, nice long neck, pull the tops of the shoulders away from the ears. And then chaturanga as we lower. Up dog as you inhale and exhale. Downward facing dog. Push those heels to the mat. Inhale, right leg lifts up high. Looking forward, sweep or step or move the foot between your hands. Keep the left heel lifted as we come up to our lunge. Arms are lifting up. Straighten that left leg, holding here. Can you reach the arms higher? Spread the fingers wider. Draw the right hip back and the left hip forward slightly. Straighten that left leg as much as you can. And then hands either side of foot, step back, take your plank. Chaturanga as we lower. Up dog, meeting in down dog. Left leg lifts up high, three-legged dog. Looking forward, sweep or step it between your hands. Right heel stays lifted as, whoops-a-daisy, as we come up wobbling to our lunge. Arms lifting up. Straight arms, gaze up between your hands. Pull left hip back, right hip forwards. Straighten that right leg as much as you can. Draw the tops of the shoulders down, holding here. And then hands either side of foot, step back, take your plank. Chaturanga as we lower. Up dog, and then drop your knees. Shift your hips back, take a moment in child pose. Fingertips down by your feet, forehead to the mat as you relax over your thighs. And then lifting your head, reach arms long, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Look at your hands. You can either walk, step, or jump your feet to your hands. Zip up the inner legs as you come to a fold over your legs. Arms lifting behind you, palms facing up. Reach them up as high as they'll go. And then coming back to your Utkatasana. Arms reaching up, tops of the shoulders are down, hips are sinking, holding here. And coming up, right hands to heart center. Inhaling out and up, looking up, take a back bend and hold this back bend here. Pull your belly button up and in. Separate your hands shoulder width and then slowly coming up, keep the arms extended. Slowly, slowly bringing the arms down to your side. Bringing them behind you, interlace fingers, squeeze shoulders together as you look up. Another little back bend here. Holding here. And releasing up. Bringing hands so palms are facing backwards. Arms reaching up as you squeeze your thighs, knees and calves together. And coming to your chair pose. Hands come to heart center, twisting to the right. Elbow outside the right knee. Push against the knee. Hands coming to heart center. Staying here or arms reaching up and down. Long arms here. Hips sinking. Breathing here. Hands back to heart center via the middle and then right elbow outside left knee as you turn and twist, looking over your left shoulder, staying with hands in prayer or extending arms out long. You choose. Hands back to heart center and then forward fold, hands either side of the feet. Just give your head a nod, a shake, holding here. Inhale, halfway lift, hands are on shins. Exhale, fold, hands in front of feet if you're jumping back, otherwise stepping back and taking your plank. Lower the left knee, left foot behind you, right arm lifting in supported side plank. You can stay here. Or you can bring your right arm up and over, bicep to your right ear, stretching out the right side body. You can stay here, or you can lift the right foot. Straighten that right leg, flex that right foot, holding here, breathing here. And releasing it down, reset your full plank, and then right knee lowers, right foot behind you, right hand under right shoulder as left arm lifts. Staying here, or left arm stretches over your head, left bicep to ear. Maybe left leg lifts, flexing that foot, and hold, breathing here. And then hands to the mat, stepping into your plank. Chaturanga as we lower, this time all the way down, and come all the way down to your mat. Point your toes away from you. Bring your arms either side, palms facing up, and just rest your forehead for just a moment. Adjust your hips, give them a waggle, and make sure your hips can push into the mat. So really pushing your pelvis, your hip bones into the mat. Big toes are touching. Lifting the arms up, interlace them behind you. Straighten your arms, lifting your hands off your butt cheeks. Pushing into your hips. Start to lift forehead, chest, lifting up, lift those arms. Squeeze those shoulders together, holding here. Can you get your arms straighter? Can you lift them higher? And then exhale, slowly release, but turn the bind of your hands the other way, so the wrong index finger is at the front. Inhale, lifting the arms, straightening the arms, squeeze shoulders together. Push into your hips as you lift chest and shoulders off the mat, holding here. Lift the arm higher, straighten the arms a bit more. Breathe. And slowly release it down. Make a little pillow with your hands, just rest your forehead. Let the heels drop out and just rest down for just a moment. And then bring your hands either side of your chest, tuck your toes. We're going to shoot up to plank on 3, on 2, on 1, and straight up to plank. Whole plank. Walk toes in, push heels away. Pull your belly button up and in. Breathing here. And then lifting up to your down dog. Hold down dog. Push chest to thighs. Lowering the heels a little bit more towards the mat. And then look at your hands, bend your knees. We're going to jump into a squat pose. So bend the knees, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, jumping forward and coming to your squat. Really nice, everyone. Bringing the backs of your shoulders behind your knees, bringing the knees nice and wide. And then working on getting your spine as straight as you can, letting the hips sink down, breathing here. And then using your hands as brakes, bringing yourself down to a nice wide straddle pose. So move the flesh from your butt cheeks and bring those legs as wide as they will go. Check that you can touch your big toes. If you can't reach the big toes, you might want to use a strap in a moment. So have your strap nearby. Otherwise, just hands resting on your knees. Let's get our spine as straight as possible. Maybe pushing into the mat behind you to get your spine just a little bit straighter. Pulling belly button up and in. Fingertips just resting on the floor in front of you. And we're hinging from the hips, coming forwards a little bit. Pause. And then using that gentle rocking motion, seeing how far forward you can start to bring your body. Take your time, ease it through gently, pausing wherever you need, and just reaching your arms as far as they will go, and then lowering the forearms and chin to chest. Pause here. Try and relax the legs. I know it's hard in this forward fold, but try to actively relax the backs of the legs. releasing down, holding here. And then pushing into your hands, lifting your head. Walk your hands all the way round to the right leg. Take hold of the right big toe with middle finger, index finger, and thumb. Bring your right elbow down onto your right shin. And then you're going to lean over the right leg as you just turn your left shoulder up, bringing left arm up. And then slowly bringing that left arm over your head. Keep the rotation in your body, like both shoulders are trying to push against an invisible wall behind you. And then maybe fingertips coming down to that big toe. But don't worry if it's not happening today. Nice. Really good, everyone. Beautiful. Keep that rotation here. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, maybe coming a little deeper. Lovely stretch all down the left side of your waist, rib cage, under the arm perhaps. Holding here. And then just bring your left shoulder down, bring your hands to the floor, and walk your hands all the way over to the left foot. Left hand takes hold of the big toe, left elbow on the shin. Draw that right shoulder open, staying nice and low and long in the spine. And then arm coming up and over, framing your face. Keep that right shoulder back. And maybe hand comes down towards the toe. Holding here. We've been working on this quite a lot over the last few weeks. So well done, everyone. And then turning your body forwards, walk your hands back towards the center, flex the feet, and see if you can now come a little bit deeper forwards in your fold. Chin to chest as you relax the tops of the shoulders, holding here. You'll be feeling this on the backs of your thighs. I definitely am. But it's a gentle sort of passive stretch here, really. And then lifting head and elbows, walk your hands back towards each other, bending the knees, bring the soles of the feet together. And don't have your feet particularly close, because what we're going to do is put the elbows on the inner calf and then fold forwards, pushing against the knees, getting a really nice stretch here. And inhaling, slowly lifting up. Extend your left leg long, right foot to the inner thigh. Draw your body over so you're facing towards that left foot and flex the toes. If you know you can't reach your toes, use your strap. Otherwise, inhaling up and folding over that leg. Drawing your nose towards the knee. And you're going to inhale, lengthen your spine on every inhale, and then folding forwards on the exhale. Breathing here. And then lifting your head, walk your hands back up. Right hand out to the side, fingers pointing away from you. Left arm sweeping up as you come to your supported wild thing. Lift the hips and chest to the ceiling. Let your head just fall back, but squeeze those shoulder blades together a little bit behind you here. And then slowly releasing it down, swapping sides, left foot to inner right thigh. And then turn yourself so you're facing that foot. Inhaling, arms out and up. Flex toes towards you, makes it easier to catch them. And then coming into your fold, nose towards knee. Keep trying to pull your spine long as you inhale, and maybe folding deeper as you exhale. And then walking yourself upright, left hand out to the left, right arm sweeping out and up.
as you reach your chest and hips to the ceiling. Pausing here, just let the head fall back a bit. Gently squeeze your shoulder blades together, holding here. And then really slowly, gently bringing yourselves down, about halfway down your mat, hands behind the thighs, ready for Navasana. So shoulders forwards and up, back and down as we lift. Supporting behind the thighs or lifting the arms. Reaching up, looking up, holding here. And then knees come wide as you reach for your big toes and come to our balancing bear. Push those heels away, pull the tops of the shoulders down. Wow, Becky, that's an amazing balancing bear. Amazing. Yay, look at you all, fantastic. Now bring the legs together. Try and keep the legs lifted as you release the feet and just come to a full boat pose with straight legs for 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Catch behind the thighs and bring yourselves to lying down. Hug knees into the chest and just take a gentle rock from side to side. And then bring the left foot to the mat and bring your right ankle over the knee. T-shape your arms. And then the right foot's going to pull the left foot over to the right hand side. And just let the weight of the leg bring you to a lovely, lovely hip, thigh, and waist stretch. Holding here. You can turn your head to the left if that feels comfortable. And just relax here. Close your eyes. Let go around the hips. Actively release the muscles around your hips and glutes and your shoulders. And then drawing belly button up and in, coming upright, uncross your legs, other side, left foot over right knee, and then draw the right knee over to the left, and then just let go, which is quite hard, but if you focus on those muscles around your hips, waist, shoulders, just letting go. And then drawing that belly button up and in, bringing yourself back up to center. Uncross your legs. And Shavasana, legs long on the mat, all knees bent, arms by your side, palms facing up. Relax the hips, the shoulders, your face, and just breathe. Deep, slow, equal length breath. And then very slowly, just start turning your head, chin to one shoulder, back to center, chin to the other shoulder, and back to center. Moving your fingers, your toes. Bringing the legs and feet together. Inhale your arms long overhead. Take one last stretch here. Point your toes, reach the arms, and then knees into the chest. Give them a squeeze. Rolling onto one side
And then bringing yourselves up.
To your comfortable cross-legged seat pose. Bringing hands to heart center. Close your eyes for just a moment. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, draw the tops of the shoulders down. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, folding forwards, hands to the third eye, and namaste. Thank you for joining me.